From the Phantom Studio, somewhere south of somewhere south of Victoria Island, this is NQL. Not quite legal, not quite live, but definitely real. And I am your host, David Miller, being just a little bit flustered today, bringing you the news from music lovers on Facebook. Oh boy. And so that news is that a playlist has been selected and will post on Monday, October 23rd. For the sake of the video, today is October 22nd, Sunday, and the time is currently 8:54 a.m. The reason why I'm doing this video on Sunday as opposed to Monday is I have an appointment that I have to keep on Monday morning, which takes me away from the studio, and it's kind of a family obligation as well. So I just thought I'd get things done early. So the playlist is scheduled, and this will just post today whenever I get it done. Whenever I get all the processing done. Okay, so the playlist. Let's get that done with. Playlist is Full Circle. No particular reason why I chose that, other than because everything is so messed up this week. I just decided to pull one out of my archives and pulled it out at random. I don't think I've done Full Circle in a while. So, and the name is pretty obvious. Full Circle is just a collection of songs titled Full Circle, with some slight variations. I'll go ahead and give you the artist list. I know I didn't do that last week, but what the heck. So, for Full Circle, the artists are The Byrds, Aerosmith, Collective Soul, Creed, Kyle Craft, Vigilant Sun, The Jeff Healey Band, Laya Terra, The Chemists Create, George Fitzgerald with Boxed In, and Bonobo, I believe that's correct. KSKY, Company B, Miley Cyrus, Ben Queller, The Jazz Steppers, Xavier Rudd, Half Moon Run, Gene Clark, and the last song is by Gangsta Grass. The title of that particular song is Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And, when you get to it, I'll let you decide. It's bluegrass with a gangsta twist to it. And there was some hip-hop rapping going on in that one. So, there you have that. Full Circle. And, did I mention today? Today is, yes, I did. I'll mention it again. Today is 10/22, August 22nd, 2023. The current time here is 8:57. The playlist Full Circle will be posted on August 23rd, 2023 at 12 noon. So, there you have your reference point. In the background now, visually in the background is actually it's a map of the Milky Way. At one time I had envisioned it as being a map of the known universe, and that might be on the back of this map. I'm not sure, I didn't check that close. And I used to have the known universe map up, and I used to envision that as being kind of a picture of God. from our perspective. That being, God is the universe. Don't know how other. I know actually biblically, that's probably not actually correct. Biblically, God created the universe when He said, "Let there be light," and there were lights in the sky, and so on. However, with my limited understanding of God and the universe, I envision God being the universe, and we are such minuscule parts in that. If you can imagine, we are almost like not even a molecule, atoms, small parts floating around on small Earth, and we're all part of the body of God. We cannot exist without God, and well, I guess God can exist without us. But God has pretty much made it clear in the Bible that He depends on us. He loves us. He wants us to love Him, and so the best that I can ever fathom is God was very lonely, so He wanted some companionship, so He created us. So, in that sense, without us, if God had never created the universe, God would be just empty space. So we have kind of a symbiotic relationship with God. Without God, there's no us, and without us, there's no God. Try to wrap your brain around that. I still have a hard time with it. So there you have that. So anyway, in the audio background is a cone import to Watcha. It's called Level 7, and of course heavily modified with different sounds and so on. The unique thing about Level 7 is that it is a mutating tune. All the different sounds mutate and change. Sometimes the instruments themselves change, but it's more that they change in rhythm. I don't know if you noticed, it's been a gradual changing in the rhythm of the instruments that are there, the sounds. More precisely, computer-generated voices. So, we have that, Level 7. And I will go one step further. My inspiration for Level 7 originally was a novel, and don't expect me to remember the name of the author. I believe he was not Russian, but somewhere in that part of the world. And it was a precautionary tale about nuclear power and nuclear weapons. Level 7 portrayed a culture where they had built bomb shelters at various levels, depths in the earth. Level 7 being the deepest. Level 1, level 0 was ground level. Level 0 was what population would fit in after all the important stuff goes in. And so then the different levels going down were levels of importance, politicians, businessmen, military. Level 7 was the control area for the existing military, and the sole job of the main character was to push the button when told to. And and spoiler alert, the power source for the levels was nuclear power, of course, or atomic power, as was written at that time. And long story short, everyone, including our hero, dies. So there I have that. It's level 7. Other than that, Full Circle is the playlist. Will appear tomorrow, Monday, October 23rd at noon. Today is Sunday, October 22nd. It is now 9:03. That's about the news. Have a good life, and I will see you in the future.